everybody. Welcome to our first podcast for our first phytofoods class, Powerful Produce. That's right. This week we are going to focus on the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and that would be, of course, fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to be giving you recipes, tools, tips, techniques, all for getting more fruits and vegetables into your diet. Now, you can watch the podcast before or after the tele-class, which you can take live or you can do the recorded version, your option. And it doesn't matter if you watch this before or after, but just know that the bulk of our instruction, the most important part of the class, is actually the tele-class. But each week you're also going to get a short podcast in which I'm going to demonstrate some things that I can just show you better on video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do in making our Fido's favorite smoothie is grind some flaxseed, and I've already done this in an attachment that goes with my little personal blender here. Now, some blenders will go ahead and grind the flaxseed along with the smoothie, like in a Vitamix machine. I sometimes make smoothies in my Vitamix machine, and you can just throw the flaxseed in. Either way, you do need to grind it fresh. You can also grind it in a coffee grinder. I'm going to add ice, and then I'm going to add some frozen banana. You can use fresh banana, and often I do use fresh banana, but every time something starts to get old in my house, I never throw produce away. I always throw it in the freezer, and then later it ends up in a smoothie. So here's some banana, and I'm going to add some frozen berry mix. You can get all this stuff at Costco, by the way, and get it in bulk, and then it saves a lot. Pomegranate juice. Vanilla soy milk, and of course use organic. We'll talk about that more in our fourth class when we talk about soy. And now I'm going to add some Juice Plus Complete, some vanilla flavored Juice Plus Complete. And I want to talk about this for just a minute. Now, this is optional. You don't have to add this to your smoothie, but it does add just that much more nutrition. And what I love about this product is that the fiber to carbohydrate ratio is perfect. So it enters your bloodstream slowly for sustained energy. You don't get that sudden spike that you get with a lot of this type products on the market. The other thing is it's packed with nutrient-dense foods that aren't typically found in the American diet. Spirulina, Norwegian kelp, wheatgrass, Jerusalem artichoke, and many, many others. Plus, it tastes amazing. It adds really great taste. And the protein source in the Juice Plus Complete is from soy isoflavones, which have a huge health benefit, and we will talk about that more in our fourth class, which is on soy. So I am going to add a scoop of the Juice Plus Complete. You can get this from your Juice Plus rep. If you don't have a Juice Plus rep, you can go to phytofoods.com to the Juice Plus page, and there's a link to my website where you could order it. So I'm now going to add the flaxseed, and I'm going to add some fresh spinach, and last I'm going to add some water. Okay, and here we have the beautiful purple. You can't see the spinach anymore, and you won't be able to taste it either. And you can add collard greens, kale, whatever you have in the refrigerator, but spinach is definitely undetectable. Depending on how much of the others you put in it, sometimes some of the things I try and sneak in these stand out, but this combination is beautiful. And it has, what I love is you can use this for a pre-workout drink, for a recovery drink after working out. You can use it as a meal substitute. But my favorite thing is for breakfast, and that's why I always put it in a to-go cup. I make this for my husband every day, and then he can drink it on his way to work. And the day hasn't even started, and you've already gotten fresh spinach, blueberries, blackberries, and that frozen combo, banana, pomegranate juice, all those wonderful things that are in the Complete. You're starting your day with those incredible nutrients. So this is a great thing for breakfast. So we're going to be eating a lot of salad, and I want to show you a couple of quick dressings that are delicious and, again, don't have the added oil and sugar that a lot of the bottle dressings do. This one is called Avocado Lime, and we are going to start with some fresh avocado. This is a very ripe avocado. Then we are going to add water, lime juice. This is the juice, fresh squeezed lime juice. And then I'm going to add some paste pecani salsa. And we are going to learn how to make pico de gallo fresh, but I actually use the paste pecani as a time saver in a lot of different hot and cold recipes because it's been around forever and yet it's totally natural. It doesn't have any added sugar. It has just mostly fresh vegetables and then a little bit of distilled vinegar, and it adds a lot of great flavor to things. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to add some fresh cilantro. Okay, and here's what's kind of cool about this particular little blender is that I can store my dressing in the same container, and now I've got my dressing for the next couple days. Now here's how we're going to use our avocado lime dressing. I just chopped up some romaine, and then I'm going to add the dressing. And you might be thinking, okay, well, we avoided oil, but we still have avocado in the dressing, which obviously does have some fat in it, and that is what I call phytofat, and it's okay in moderation. It came from the whole food. It's not refined or concentrated fat. So a little bit of that in moderation is great. And then I'm going to add, this is one of the time savers that I was talking about. This is actually a frozen mix. It's got corn, black beans, red pepper, green pepper, and a little bit of onion. You know, not that it wouldn't make sense to cut up fresh vegetables and add it. That would be wonderful. But again, we're going to be eating lots of salad, and I want to teach you some time savers. And it's all about finding the combinations that you like. But I happen to love this particular combination, and this is going to be my lunch. Next up, we have a lovely Citrus Tahini Dressing. And this one uses orange juice, a little bit of lime juice. This is about a half a lime. And then in this particular one, I like a little more lemon juice, so there's about twice as much, but experiment, figure out what you like. I mean, that's really what I want to encourage you to do, is come up with combinations that you enjoy so that you'll do it and actually stick with this. Next, I'm going to add some shallot, and I didn't slice up too much. I could tell it was pretty strong, so I just sliced up a little shallot. And then last, I am going to add some tahini paste, which is ground sesame seed. And if you're still wondering why it's okay to use tahini or avocado or phytofat, but not okay to use oil, it's going to make a lot more sense to you when you really understand the food density chart that we're going to go over in the first class. And it's really the basis for this whole plan, because if you learn to focus on the foods that are nutrient dense and calorically dilute, you will not only stay super lean no matter how much you eat. You don't have to worry about moderation if you're eating the right food, and you won't have to worry about heart disease ever. So, okay, there are a lot of wonderful combinations with this citrus tahini. It tastes great on everything, to tell you the truth. The combination that I'm going to put together right now is, again, some chopped romaine, and then I'm going to add some pre-cut broccoli shreds. Now, would it be better to go to the farmer's market and get fresh broccoli and chop it up yourself? Yes. But this, again, is a time saver that I'm choosing to make because I'm putting my fresh ingredients in the dressing. And actually, this is still fresh broccoli. But the idea is that we want to keep it simple and eat as much of the good stuff as possible. So I'm going to add my dressing now. And then a little chopped tomato. And another thing that is really nice on this is some pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds. Sometimes I like to add just a couple more avocado chunks, and some cut up orange is great with this combination too. So there you have it. You have a powerhouse packed smoothie and 2 different salad combinations you can make, but definitely experiment and find out what combinations you enjoy, and then make sure you eat lots of them.